Alright, how's it going guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today, as you can see from the title, I did get something new for the car, and it is something that is pretty exciting in my opinion. So for some odd reason, for the last 4 years that I've owned this thing, I've never took the cats off, and why, I really don't know, don't ask me. So that is exactly what I have today. I did end up buying a CATLESS X pipe, and I guess I'm gonna go ahead and throw it on the car pretty soon. So if I do come over here though, I can show you exactly what I got. So as you can see, I did end up getting a X pipe, and then obviously it has some tubes to be able to fit my stock manifolds or shorty headers, whatever you wanna call them. But as you can see, this is just an X pipe. I'm not gonna take out the wrappers. It's not the most high class X pipe, but it isn't really what I was going for. I wasn't necessarily going for performance, because at the end of the day, this is a 2-valve, and that's not really why you buy these cars. But as you can see, I got this X pipe, and like I said, I have these tubes that will go into the stock manifold, and it'll be the connecting pipes. I think I'm supposed to reuse like the clamps and the hardware that I have, and it might come with like one clamp, I'm not exactly sure. But this is stainless steel, and it's a 2.5 inch. So I think it will sound a whole lot better. Obviously it's gonna be a lot louder than what it is now. I bought this X pipe from a company called LAR Performance, and I really think it's just like a smaller shop that is located somewhere, and they don't really have like a full-on brand, I don't think, for stuff like this. But I figured I'd go ahead and order it, give it a try, and I just really wanted my car louder for the time being. And I figured I'd do it. I've seen a lot of people that's bought these, and they all claim that it fits perfect and that they actually sound good and work good. I was gonna do like Bassani a long time ago. Nowadays, you can't really find anything without the cats. So I figured I would just go ahead and do this company, give them a try. Plus it's a whole lot cheaper than a regular like Bassani or a BBK. I know you probably think that since it's so cheap, there's probably gonna be something that's kind of faulty with it, but I really do trust these guys. And plus, like back in the day, before the whole EPA and stuff, this is kind of what all the mid pipes and stuff used to cost. So hopefully everything will be good with it. And as you know, you heard in the startup a little bit at the beginning of the video, I do have boiler stingers on the car. I will go more in depth and kind of showcase what they sound like with cats right now. But I do think the boiler stingers paired with an off-road X pipe is gonna sound really good. It's gonna really make the car feel a whole lot different driving, and I think I'm gonna be a lot happier with it. The only thing I am worried about is I am kind of worried that it might be a little too loud, because I'm not gonna lie, I mean, this car isn't like loud or anything. It's loud for what it is, I guess, but to still have all the cats, I guess it's pretty loud. And I'm not gonna lie, there's some days that I'll hop in the car and I'm really just wanting to not hear any exhaust, and I'll just like put up the windows, and I'll just like kind of try to be easy with it, because not every day, I mean, I want to sit there and listen to that. I'm sure a lot of you guys can agree, and a lot of you guys are probably like laughing at me right now. That's another thing, is I think with no cats that I will have a lot more drone in the car. It doesn't really matter to me that much, because it's not like I'm usually going for like really far trips or anything in this car. I will say that the car will probably throw a code, which does kind of suck. If you guys have been around for quite some time, you will know that I did get this car tuned whenever I did the manual swap. So the only thing that does suck is, for some odd reason, I didn't tell the dude to turn the O2 sensors off. I think he even asked me, but for some reason I said no. I really don't know why. But I also probably didn't think I was gonna have the car as long as I do now, and I didn't think that I was gonna have an off-road pipe on it ever. But that is the only downside, is that I think it's gonna throw a code, which isn't the biggest deal to me. It's really just more so the fact that, like, if I do go and film something, I know there's gonna be always that one person in the comments that might not watch my videos or something, and they might be like, well, why is your check engine light on? I may end up trying to hit up a shop and seeing if they could just turn off the O2 sensors for me, and that way I'm not having to pay like a full-on tune or something. But who knows, the way people are nowadays, I mean, I might get charged for a full tune, and if it's that case, I'm not gonna do it just to turn off some O2 sensors. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and show you what the boiler stingers do sound like with just like the idle and everything. And then I actually went and took some pictures last night. So if you do wanna go check those out, they are posted on my Instagram right now on the screen. But I did go showcase a little bit of like some driving clips and stuff. So I'm gonna throw those in a little bit too. But I guess I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what the car sounds like right now. as you can see, it does have a nice little idle to it. And it is fairly loud for still having cats. But I think it's about time to make it a little bit louder. Alright, so I'm now heading to one of my normal spots I usually go take pictures at. I really want to just do something other than like a parking lot. I was wanting a cool road shot, but obviously around here it's a little bit harder to go to like a back road and kind of just stop in the middle of the road. So hopefully there's going to be nobody at the spot I'm going to. It's a Friday night, so I highly doubt it. But I guess this is going to be one of the last few drives that I'll be taking with the car while it still has cats on. I'm not gonna lie, I probably will miss a little bit just because it will be a lot quieter. But other than that reason, I mean, I'm probably not gonna miss it. But got the camera over there. And I guess I'm probably about to pull over this spot in a second. Alright, so I made it to the spot. I was just trying to get some like long exposure shots of the car, and I figured like a public road would look kind of cool. But I am just at a school, and I figured I'd just go and get some shots right here. If you do want to see that, go check out my Instagram. Everything will be up there. Alright, got a couple of shots right there. I don't know if they're going to turn out that good, but I am going to go try to find another spot. And I think this car really excels kind of more in like the shade area, kind of like it is right now. The silver just looks better and doesn't look so yellow. So that is kind of one downside of having a silver car, is it is kind of hard to picture sometimes, just due to the sun and like the way the sunlight is. Golly, I cannot turn this thing. Alright, so I just finished up taking some more photos at this new spot. And this is exactly what I was talking about whenever I say that the car looks so much better in this type of lighting. It just really makes the color pop a lot more, I think. It doesn't make it look all yellow. I did notice, I don't drive my car at night, but I did notice I do have a fog light that is starting to go out, or basically is out at this point. But honestly, I'm probably going to go ahead and head back on home. And I guess I'll see you guys back there. Alright, so I guess that's pretty much going to be the end of today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy, and like I said, I'm going to be dropping my car off Tuesday, so realistically whenever I upload this, it'll only be a couple days, and then I'll have the X-Pipe on with no cats. It will be a lot louder. I am looking forward to it, but it is probably going to be a little too loud for my liking sometimes. Honestly, I mean, there's sometimes that I will hop in it and I just like don't want to make any noise, and I have the windows up and I'll just go driving and trying to really not have my RPMs go up a crazy bunch. I guess with all that being said, I guess thank you guys for tapping in. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff. Helps me out a ton. And I guess I'll catch you guys next time.